Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Mental Garage. As you would have seen in my little clip video that I just made, I have purchased myself a Holden Kingswood. It's a running driving car. I've actually been cruising around a little bit and enjoying it. I've actually given the keys to Dad last weekend. He went on a smasher cruise with Mum. Dad used to have one of these and unfortunately sold it. So it brought back a lot of memories, them cruising around in old Kingswood. But yeah, this is a car that I anticipated on buying to do some paint work on, fixing up a little bit of rust that's in the car and reselling it. But it's one of those things, if I get the money for it, I'll sell it. If not, I'm happy to keep it and cruise it. So I'll just walk around the car and show you guys around. Okay, so starting with the exterior, the first thing I want to do is get rid of this bonnet scoop. So apparently this car used to have a big block in it, now has a 253. This is actually a factory 253 V8 car with a Trimatic. With the big block that was in it, he obviously had a high-rise manifold and big air cleaner, whatever. So that hole is going to get welded up and the scoop's going to come off. And then from the front end, around the headlight buckets here, where it's grey, it's going to get blacked out. The grill's going to get blacked out. And we're actually going to do it into a GDS replica. So Kingswood badges are going to come off. We'll weld up the holes if they need welding up and put the GDS badges on it. Down the bottom of the sill panels, along the doors as well. Gets a black stripe. There's some black striping that goes up the guard here and around the bumper bar. Around the windows here, from this lip up around all the window frames, that's going to get blacked out. These wheels are actually going to come off as well. I'm going to get some different wheels for it. I'm probably going to get this aftermarket Street Pro auto drags and slam it. It's still sitting a bit high, so going to lower it. Rear bumper is going to come off. It does have the blackouts that go along the back of the quarter panel here and along underneath the bumper bar. I'll take it into the interior quickly. So it's actually got really good trim in it. No tears, no holes. Everything's really nice. Unfortunately, it's got this aftermarket gauge setup and switches. I might fix that up, make it look a little bit neater, try and turn it back to as factory as I can. And the roof lining's all nice. I might end up changing it all into black interior as well. For now, what I might even do is I might even just vinyl paint it all. And then if I do keep the car down the track, I'll do a GDS interior on it. But no, the interior is really clean. I'll put black carpets and stuff in it. So black out all the interior, yellow car with the black GDS stripes on it. Like I said, change the wheels. In the boot, it does have a bit of a aftermarket fuel setup to it. I don't know what sort of pump that is. I think it's a Holly pump. It's actually pretty noisy. So I don't know if I'm going to replace that. It's got a fuel cell. Might end up leaving it in there if I do end up selling the car and someone wants to do a bit of a bigger engine setup in it. At least it's got a fuel system ready to go. It's got the Venetians in it. Probably just take them out and paint them black to suit the car when they do blackouts on it. And this is the worst panel here. It's actually got a bit of rust in that door. This car was painted 12 years ago, so a bit of rust like that might come up here and there if the car was never bare metaled and, cut out rust and stuff like that. So do some rust work, do the GDS stripes on it, take the bonnet scoop off, weld up holes where Kingswood badges are. So a lot of this car, unfortunately, is probably going to get repainted because this paint is actually really nice and the finish of it is actually very presentable. So it's a bit of a shame that we got to paint it all, but it is what it is. So at this stage, I'm going to just start stripping it down. I'm going to go to Rare Spares. I'm going to order the parts and the badges and stuff that I need. I'm going to end up doing the GDS flutes. So I'm going to have to get the weld-in panels and get them welded in, get a GDS steering wheel ordered, and get a shitload of vinyl paint if I'm going to paint this interior. And let me know as well with the auto drags if I should do the 17-inch front with the 15-inch rear. or if I just do 15-inch front and rear. I mean, I've got 15-inch tyres ready to go. I can take these tyres off, put them on the other rims, and sell these rims bare with no tyres on it. But I don't know, it's one of those things. I had a VH, which I had the 17-inch front auto drags on it, and it actually looked really nice. A lot of people liked it, some people didn't. Let me know your opinion down in the comments, what you would do if you'd put 17-inch front or 15-inch front rim on it. So on the next episode, it will be pretty much stripping it all down, getting all the rust repairs done, all the paint work done. It's going to be a complete start to finish episode, so it might take a few weeks to get this done, but stay patient and stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't, like if you like the video, and we'll see you on the next one.